You wanna come out here?
Yes guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Paris. On second. Let's try it again. Yes guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Paris, aka P Money. I'll be back with you with another vid. So as I mentioned, yesterday's training session was fairly intense because my body is still adapting to get back into team training, because off the back I'm not training for about 6 weeks now together. It does take a toll on your body of taking that break period. I have been training, but again, it's nothing like training amongst your peers, I should say. So today is active recovery. So I'm heading now, not to the gym. I'm adding a little slight twist to it. So anyway, I'm not going to explain too much. I'm like the visuals to do the talking. So the only way you're going to find out if you watch the full video. So make sure you watch, mother. Oh, don't let me cuss. But make 1 second. There's too much black ice. I can't lie to you. I kid you not. Little story, whatever. I was walking down here the other day. I'll show you. Just here. And you see that I'm talking about this black ice. So I'm walking right now on Uggs like this on my toes. If so, like that. And one time I walked and I slipped and bust my head. I kid you not. I was looking around, boy. Couldn't see too good. I was thinking, anybody around me? Nothing. Well, it's mash up. So I'm walking with precaution. So if my eyes or my head's like this all the time, I'm not bugging. I'm just paranoid. That's all. But anywho, talking too much. So make sure. What was I gonna say again? Anyhow, fuck it. So you can. I kind of remembered the moral of the story about me slipping and busting my head. The moral of the story is stay on your toes. That's it. Stay on your toes, boy. Not much. But since you guys are here, I might as well explain to you further in terms of my recovery, what I like to do for recovery days. So as of now, I'm not telling you the first thing I'm doing, but later on in the day, I like to practice yoga as well as meditation. So I'm going to be throwing that in the video as well as you're seeing further into the video. So, but after that, we like to do things in steps, of course. Like we're creatures of habits, as you know. So you want to create good habits, and the only way you can do that is changing your actions. Well, first it's actually changing your mentality, then your actions, I should say. So once you kind of nail that in the head, in that sense, before you know it, you just do things on demand without actually thinking about it. Some people are like, oh, how come you don't write down your routine or this and that? Because bro, at the end of the day, I'm doing it every single damn day, more or less. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like there's no days off in terms of your profession. I'm a full-time athlete. So me like writing down in terms of my schedule, I don't have to because I'm living it. You know, so it's on pen to paper in my own life sense. So outside of that, guys, we've made it to the location. I can see it's freezing, and I'm gonna pond freezing. Oh my goodness gracious. So as of now, I'm going to be going into the water, not my full body, because it could be slightly dangerous going into a sub-zero water or climate of not knowing how cold the temperature is, because you do have to see the safe side in certain situations too. So I just done a thing where I just went above my kneecap height and just stayed there for about 10 to 12 seconds, probably around 10 seconds, because it was crazy cold. But I thought that was me pushing the barrier, you know. So I done that, came out for 10 seconds, and then went back in for another, and literally done that twice, and that was it. But I feel like that boosted my recovery, because again, I'm going to put the benefits of using, like, it could say cryotherapy or using ice as a form of recovery, because as athletes, you do know in terms of impact on your knees and so forth. So this was a perfect recovery session for myself. Guys, I'm going to do this. I'm going to repeat this cycle. So I'm going to be in the water for about, I'm getting too close to the camera. I'm so cold. So I'm going to be in the water for about 10 seconds, then 10 seconds off, then 10 seconds. And that's it. Because you got to remember, I am going to catch a cold if I'm out here for too long. Because it's my first time experiencing putting my body in like minus or sub 11 temperatures. So I'm gonna put some weight on the video in terms of how cold it is today. But we've got one more cycle to do, and I'm going back home. Oh. Guys, I won't recommend you doing this if you ain't mentally strong. Oh my. See you guys back at home. Oh, you can! So just come back from the store, guys. So now I'm gonna get something in my belly because I am starving. I pretty much I haven't ate all day, but I haven't had a crazy amount of calories as of yet. Because again, as you know, I'm still in the cycle of intermittent fasting. I'm gonna stop doing it when the season is actually over, but as of now, just so my body stays. 1 second. I feel like I keep doing it every time I'm recording and speaking to you guys. I have the TV going, but I'll show you what I'm actually watching. So I am an athlete, sorry. Making headlines, paying fines, and 100K bets. If you don't, I'm giving a little shout out. I can't lie to you guys. These NFL athletes, or retired athletes, I should say, has given me so much insight in terms of they're always thinking about life after the career, even during their career. Just mentioning how whatever sport you may be in there for about 10, 15 years, if you're lucky, tops. So they're just talking about monetizing certain things in your aspects of playing and making sure media coverage gets out there for you through you personally. So in that sense, don't be afraid to put yourself out there, because people are oh, I don't want to show myself too much in training or matches. But at the end of the day, football is run by media. Same way how you want to watch your favorite players or watch whatever you may want to watch, it's all televised, period. So why can't you be in control? Hence why I'm doing this. But anywho, enough all of that. We're gonna get into some cooking. So I made a soya chicken with rice. I'm having this as of now, but I'm gonna cook up something else as well as.
So I want to get your thoughts on the Hall of Fame, and how the media played a role in you not getting in when you should have gotten in.
What run-ins with the law, none of that. But there are guys that were nominated, inducted loudly for myself. I didn't really need somebody my teammates to stand on the table for me. My stats, because that's what it's based on, your body of work. And when you're second, third, or fourth,
Currently in the Hall of Fame, what's the problem? You look at the guys that are in the Hall of Fame from the defensive standpoint. I think the process, he was first back.
It's validating the people doing the voting and actually voting who's allowed in the damn hall.
So what did you inducted?
Don't do that. Because it starts with me. I don't want to
Politics,
I don't want to play politics. If I wanted to, I would never politician.
But then you're in that committee, I don't know what y'all be doing.
No, I'm not in
Is he a Hall of Famer?
I think
Is he a Hall of Famer?
Why are you asking him?
Salmon and spinach are greens, and you gonna give me all the stuff that's gonna slow me down? And you gave me the alley-oop. I called you out, and you felt like you can still beat me in the race. So who am I getting?
So yes, guys, that's it. If you made it this far, I want to appreciate you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll catch you on the next one.
Oh, you can